welcome back to my channel. Not vlog o'clock. I've been vlogging for a while and I don't know if there's anything I should do differently, because I know I'm trying, but one thing I should do differently is to be consistent. But there has been a lot going on. Of course, you know that I'm in the uni and I'm doing 3 part-time jobs, like I said before, if you've been watching my videos, and also trying to keep up with content. It hasn't been easy. I don't know how many people that are doing part-time job, they are going to the uni and they're still creating content for 3 YouTube channels, different niches. Yes, I know there are people that they go to uni and they do content. Yeah, some people still do part-time job, they do content, they go to uni, but they are in one niche, so they are focusing on just one content for. But this one, like, entirely different content altogether. Hasn't been easy. When I record a vlog, I will have to now not see space on my phone or time to do my main content for my main channel. It has been crazy. But yeah, today's topic is about how I've been juggling between uni life, social life, work life, like, and also trying to live on a budget. Did I say live on a budget? Am I living on a budget when my rent is more than £800 per month? When my school fees is so long to pay? To be realistic, let me be real with you, it hasn't been easy. My school fees, I don't know if I actually mentioned it, but I don't think I've really focused or talked more on my school. So my school fees 16,008, which I have paid £5,000 from Nigeria before coming here. Some people got lucky and they got like £4,000 discount. In case you're someone that is in Nigeria or any country apart from the UK, but you're trying to relocate here, my school is University of Lincoln and it's actually good. The school fees when I came was 16,800, which is not been long I came, so I don't think by now they've added anything. And the deposit is £5,000. And if you're an African student, luckily for you, they will give you £4,000. T and C apply though. I was given £500 discount only, so I have £11,300 to pay while I'm still here, and my rent is expensive. Whew. So now how have I been surviving and managing? First of all, when I came here in this house, it was empty, so I needed to make it a home. In as much as I haven't really afforded entirely 100% of everything I need, which is I would like to add some decor here, add some natural plants and all that. Or I looked at it and it's not that necessary for now. I told myself it's something I can still do later when I'm done with school, when I move out of this place and get a place. Specifically, I know that, oh, this is the taste of I want in a house and this is actually what I want, a home that I can decorate. But for now, I skipped that and I got the important things. But no matter what, I still did the bare minimum of, you know, some tiny decor. Like, you can call this decor, but it can still be a decor, but it's a diffuse and it's important. So it's important in a home because it helps, you know, purify the environment. So there are some important things like candle that I got that are very important and they are very affordable. I just got the basic things, and one thing here is that food is sort of affordable. I have made soup once. I am not a soup girly and I'm not a stew girly. Literally, I prefer to eat new foods, something I've not eaten before. Their food stuff is really affordable. African food is not that expensive, honestly. It is not, compared to how much you're making here. So now I make sure that a week doesn't pass without me covering a shift, even if it's not up to the 20 hours per week that I do, because I still do not do more than that, in as much as I have plenty jobs. But let me tell you that one of the agencies I'm working for, we deal with students. So when they went on break, or they are still on break now, we've not been working, like almost the whole of July and August. We haven't worked. We'll start again by ending of September, beginning of October. So you can see, if this is the only thing you're doing, you will now stay like almost 3 months without working. I have another agency too, and luckily for me, when students are on break, is football season and they have more shifts, so I'm covering it once in 2 weeks or once a month, and then doing my permanent job that just gives me 11 hours per week, which I still try to make up my 20 hours, so I don't do really more than that. This is how I sort of survive financially. I don't have like a saving hack because I can't really like save. Not that I don't really save, but save for now that I have school fees to pay. Because once my salary comes in, the first thing that I do is to pay my school fees first, and then any little change that is left, I'll keep it for upkeep. So food is not something I budget so much for because I always get my food box weekly. So that food box really goes a long way for me. But apart from the food box, I try to make stew and put in the fridge. The other day I made stew, fried rice and beans, and I portioned it, I kept in the fridge, then my food box. So I've been combining this, and that's what carries me for the entire month. And the only thing I need to worry about is the transportation for getting myself to work, which is very, very important. So before I pay the school fees, I consider these. So first of all, pay my school because I really want to just pay off these school fees, and also rent. It hasn't been easy, but this is how I have been surviving. My life literally is in my vlogs. So basically my life is just go for lectures Monday, Tuesdays, Thursdays. Wednesdays is literally the time I have to rest, but I still do not rest. So if I get any shifts, I'll cover for that day. And for my social life, I try my possible best. Sometimes I just take myself out. I will go to a restaurant and I want to try new food. I can just go on a solo date or just get someone that is ready to go out. We'll just go out together and try something new. And sometimes I just take a walk, go to the park and immerse myself in the sun or the wind. And that's really how I've been navigating my social life, my work life, my content life. Now, my content creation life is actually suffering, but I am working on it and I'm trying to get back on track. Or at least my academics life and my part-time work life is really, really moving and it has kicked off. And again, assessment is another thing that you have to dedicate or devote time to. So it is not easy. My experience since I came here, the difference with Nigeria, I don't even know how to start. Everything is different. When I was in Nigeria, a lot of people were saying, we were just saying a lot of things about UK. UK is just the 37th state of Nigeria. Nigerians feel there, you go on the road, it's just Nigerians everywhere. So there's no difference. It is not the same. Because you go on the street and it's a lot of Nigerians you see, it doesn't make it the same. In fact, I hardly even see like Nigerians except I go for classes. And sometimes just immediately I'm done with classes, I just go back home because I have a lot of things to do. I don't even sit back down to start greeting people. Since I came here, I've not really made much friends because I'm trying to like get things done before I start talking about friendship. But friendship is good. I usually have very small circle. One thing is that lectures are not that strict. So if you have one lecture in a day, is usually 2 hours. So just 2 hours in your entire 24 hours dedicated to going to school. When you come back, you can still achieve a lot. Thursdays, I have 2 lectures. I go for my 2 lectures, come back, I still get ready for night shifts. When I come back the next morning, I don't even rest. I still try to maybe create content. It may not be YouTube content, it could be Instagram content or cook food or do cleanup or just do 1 or 2. Yesterday, I got back from my night shift. I didn't even sleep. I only slept at night. Woke up this morning and dressed up for content again. In fact, yesterday I got back from my night shift. I created content. So one thing is that you should always try to rest as well, which is what I'm trying to balance again. Because whenever my body is tired and stressed, I start feeling headache. My body tells me that it's tired and it's stressed, that I need sleep. So once I start feeling headache, I don't take medication for it. All I need is to drink enough water and sleep. Once I wake up, I'll feel better. So you should know when your body is tired, when you need to rest. Because if you're healthy, that's when you will spend the money you're making. So now, my focus is not yet to buy high-end. High-end, you can just buy one or two. It is good once in a while. Spoil yourself. Just recently, I decided to try Puma shoe. I've been paying school fees. I've been paying transportation money. I've been doing feeding. I've been trying to like offset bills. And I've not done anything for myself. The few things I got are just like basically very cheap, affordable things that I can just manage with, like The trainers that I go for classes with, they are just from Temu. They're very, very affordable, cheap, and they're not quality. But for the fact that I just wanted to serve a particular purpose, so I don't care. So I just said, let me spoil myself a bit. I just got Puma. Let's see. So it's something you can be doing once in a while. And this place is very good if you do not have money, because there's something called mortgage. And if I want to own an iPhone 15 now, you can just go pick it, and then monthly you're paying the bills. But because I don't want to incur those things on my head, I don't really care or bother about it. So I prioritize things. But the thing is, you know what works for you, and you just have to follow what works for you. If anybody tells you that Nigeria and UK, they are the same, Nigerians are everywhere, is places for Nigerians, there are plenty. It is not the same. The system is not the same. The way the country works is not the same. And one thing again, you should know that if you're coming here, you will definitely get bored once in a while. So it is always good to make friends, even if they are small circle. And in as much as you're paying bills, just keep little money aside for miscellaneous, so that when you think you're bored, if you call your friend and they are not going on shift, they are available, or you can just take yourself out on a solo date. You can just go to a restaurant, sit down there and press phone. You won't feel so entirely bored when you're seeing people around. Buy something and eat and enjoy yourself. You can go to the pub and drink. You can go for clubbing, go to lounges. So there are a lot of things to do here to keep yourself and your mind busy, for you not to get so bored. Also create time for family, which is something I'm sort of struggling with, because when I do night shift, I come back and I feel like I want to achieve something for the day. Not because I came back from night shift, I don't want to sleep. I'll feel like the day will waste. So you have to try and bring out time for family. I am hardly bored. I have a lot of things to do. Once I come back, there is definitely content to. If I don't see anything to do, I can just start creating YouTube video content, and I'll be posting twice daily if I am that bored. But I hardly even get time to be bored. So if you're someone that is always usually bored, there's no shift, there's no classes, the best thing is those boring times or bored time, use that time to call family. That is literally how to navigate around UK, and that's how I've been doing my thing, and thankfully I've been surviving. So this is like, how many months now? I came ending of April, so I'll practically say I came May, June, July, August. So I've spent 4 months here, and this has been my experience, and I'm sure I am coping fine for someone that is new. Thankfully my school fees is going down. It has really, really gone down, and I'm happy. And I've only just been paying it with the work that I do, okay, because I'm focusing more on it, because I have rent and I have school fees to pay. And so I'm not so focused on I'm buying, like, I haven't shopped for clothes hairs since 2022 was the last time I did. But as I came here, that's not my priority. So you have to learn how to prioritize things. So this is how to like navigate things if you're new here and then you have a lot of bills to pay. Some people even borrowed money to come here. So as they're paying school fees, they're paying rent, they're paying the money they borrowed. It's just 1 year you will be done with school. By then you must have finished paying the school fees, at least one huge bill or debt out of the way. And when you're done paying the people you borrowed money from, another huge debt out of the way. The only huge debt you're paying now is for you to pay your rent. So you can as much as create time then for flexing, doing vacation. There are a lot of different countries that you can travel visa free, and they're very affordable. Montenegro, Albania, it's very good. It's not something you do when you're a student, but if you have the money, fine, it's good. But honestly, it's good to prioritize. Just 1 year, you will be done with school. And once you're done, you will have time to flex. You will have time to buy luxury items. You will have the time and the money to buy whatever you want to buy for yourself. I don't have any regrets yet. I'm just saying yet. I'm not praying to have, but at least I haven't stayed long to say, oh yeah, I'm still in the school phase now. So after school, I don't know what will happen next. But for now, I'm not regretting moving from Nigeria to the UK, not at all. And I'm grateful to God for that. Trying to set my goals straight and get it right. I went down and I'm trying to bounce back a bit. Today I was going through my Instagram. I saw my old videos I recorded in my house and I was like, wow, I haven't gotten back up to this, but gradually we are getting there. I'm just glad that I'm not flat down. I'm kind of lifting my head a little bit, and sooner or later we'll get there. If you have any question at all about my experience or any question at all about relocating to the UK or any question at all living in the UK, you can leave it down there below in the comment section. I don't even know what motivated or inspired this video, but I just wanted to talk because it's been a long time I did sit down and talk. I've always been recording my vlogs and I'm like, let's just do a little chit chat today. I'm going to see you next time on the next one. If you find my video helpful, leave a like, share the video, and subscribe to my channel. Bye.